Hey everyone, my name is Jamie Lee. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching this video today. Now today I have a couple of different really cute clothing pieces from different brands that I've picked up over the last couple of weeks that didn't really fit into any specific video on their own, so I thought I would show them to you quick today. Specifically, I have pieces from the brand Tradlands and then also from Klassy, previously called Klassy Network. They have dropped the network from their name, now just Klassy. Now both of these are brands that I've talked about before, and both are brands that I absolutely adore. So Klassy Network, if you've never heard of them before, they make these little tops that have basically built-in support, and they have a pretty good size range for that, so even women with larger chests can wear these like little built-in bra tops. And I got some really cute ones, like this one is full lace back and then also a little tank for the summer. And then Tradlands is a sustainably made, smaller business based in the US that makes pieces made out of linen and cotton, so natural materials. Everything is made in small batches, super size inclusive, so they're a brand that I would always recommend checking out, especially if you're looking for like a couple of staple pieces or a really cute fun dress. So I have a couple of different dresses from them, one from their latest launch, one to just show you a style more generally that they always have available. But if you're seeing this video way after it's posted, just know that Tradlands and Klassy Network as well are both companies that tend to keep stuff in stock. So Tradlands, just because this print may not necessarily be available, this style of dress will always be available. Same with the other style I'll show you. Klassy Network, very similarly, just because a particular style may not be available anymore, they'll usually have something really similar, or they'll have the same thing in new seasonal colors. Now, I do want to mention for any of my Canadian or other international outside of the US viewers, which I am Canadian, both of these companies ship from the US. So we do get dinged with duties. Now for both of them, you can see the duties and how much it will be when you're checking out, which I much prefer that over having the will they, won't they charge me when it shows up at my door. And I would say both of them ship pretty quickly usually. Sometimes during launches, both might take up to a week to ship your order, but I've always received my pieces pretty quick from both brands. Now with Tradlands in particular, I do want to mention that they actually sent me this dress free of charge, which is so unbelievably nice of them. I have been buying from Tradlands for like 5 or 6 years. This is the first time they've ever sent me anything. Every other thing, including the other dress I'll show you today, I have purchased with my own money. So it was very much appreciated that they sent me this one. And they also were nice enough to send me a discount code. So if you do want to buy anything from Tradlands, please feel free to use that. It is definitely a more expensive company. Once again, these are pieces that I really think will last forever. They're like really thick, nice, well-made pieces. So for me, I can justify the higher price of them, and I have. I've bought multiple different pieces from them, but I know that it can be a little bit pricier. So I'm definitely really appreciative to have that discount code now. And with that, let's just look at this first dress. So as I mentioned, this is from Tradlands, and let me just lower you down a little bit so you can really see. So this is their Nico dress. They have a couple of different styles of dresses. This is one of the ones that always is available. You can see that this is around a knee length dress on me. Please keep in mind that I'm only 5'1". So if you are significantly taller, it will be a little bit shorter on you, but it's still quite a long and slightly oversized fit. Now I got this dress in my usual size medium. And once again, you can see it's a little bit oversized. It is slightly tighter in the arms and in the shoulders. Still not tight. I still have extra room, but it's more fitted, I guess I should say, across those areas. And then everywhere else is like a fully boxy, oversized fit. Now this style of dress does have pockets and they're nice and deep, so you can definitely fit your phone or your wallet, whatever you need in there. The entire thing is very flowy, very airy, perfect for wearing in the summertime. And this dress is a linen and cotton blend, just those materials, no polyesters, no plastics. So if you're somebody that prefers natural materials, I think you'll really like these. And at the back, you can see there is the one little button to hold together a little keyhole back. And they do include a backup button sewn into the care tag, which is obviously very nice. Now this color is Fig Toast Gingham, so obviously it is this white and red gingham. When I received this, I sent a picture of it to my sister and basically said, I feel like a picnic blanket in the best way. I absolutely love this. Now, if you do not love the super bright gingham, they have many other colors in this dress, and once again, they do release seasonal colors as well. So right now in the spring, it's this color, but they usually always have like a few solid colors, maybe one or two patterns, but I thought that this was absolutely adorable, and I can confirm that I really, really love it. This is really the type of fabric that every single time you wash this, it just gets softer and softer and feels better and better. How I tend to wash my linen, I usually wash it in like warm water and then I just hang it to dry or lay it flat to dry. I usually don't throw it in the dryer. I have accidentally dried one of my other Tradlands dresses a few times and it's still perfectly fine. So I wouldn't be so concerned that you're going to ruin it, but I definitely want to try and preserve these pieces for as long as possible because they are a bit more expensive. But definitely let me know how you feel about the red gingham and let's try on our other style of dress. All right, next up, you'll notice that it is more gingham. I promise that they make many other patterns that are not just gingham. However, I'm addicted to it. So I have a lot of stuff in this pattern and I have for years. I've been slowly accumulating a collection. So this exact pattern, I actually don't even know if it's still available. I got this one on clearance earlier this year. However, this exact dress is available once again in many other solid colors and patterns, and they constantly release new seasonal versions of it. So like right now you can get a different gingham, I believe, in this exact dress, like a brown and white, but this is their Chalet tiered dress. I would say this is probably the dress that Tradlands is most known for, and the reason that I shop from them originally. So I have this dress in black. Now I obviously also have it in this gingham color. I would love to get another one in a really bright color someday, but just a heads up, in this dress, I actually sized down to a size small. I find that it just fits a little bit more oversized than the Nico. Like even the arms, where generally these pieces are a little bit more fitted, I find they're even a little bit looser in this one, even though it's a size smaller. But you can see it is quite an oversized fit all over. I absolutely love that. I think it's really cute. It's very chic, super, super unbelievably comfortable. If you're somebody that usually doesn't love wearing a dress because you feel like they're a bit too clingy and they make you feel a bit uncomfortable, or they're like really bodycon across the stomach, these are not like that, and I think that you'll really like them. This dress in both the black and in this gingham color, I think are perfect for wearing to work. So easy to throw on. They look really chic, especially depending on how you wear them. Like I have worn this one with a nice trench. I've worn it with a blazer. I think it's cute with just a cardigan. I think it's cute just on its own and then accessorized up a little bit. Once again, this has nice deep pockets. You can see on me that this one is essentially like an ankle length, so much, much longer than the other one. And of course it gets its name, the Chalet tiered dress, from the different tiers of the skirt, which definitely help it to have a little bit of extra movement. And I want to be so clear, I know that something super boxy and oversized like this is not everybody's thing, but I absolutely love it. I really like this company. I love that they're size inclusive. I love how they try to be really sustainable and do small batches of production. And just in general, I can't recommend them enough. If you like the style of these pieces, great. If not, that's okay. They do sell other things as well that I haven't personally tried. Like I know they usually have linen pants, which I love, but it's hard for me to buy linen pants online because I have a pretty big like hip to waist ratio difference. And obviously because this is based in the US, I never plan to do any kind of returns for anything that I buy internationally. So I would personally not feel comfortable buying a pair of linen pants that I wasn't sure would fit. The dresses, very safe bet. These will almost certainly fit you, if a little bit oversized. But as I said before, I think the oversized look is very cute. All right, next up we have our couple of pieces from Klassy Network. First, I absolutely had to show off this little lacy tank. Now, this was part of like a little special edition Valentine's Day launch that they released like maybe a week or 2 weeks before Valentine's Day. I did not receive this until way, way after Valentine's. So I haven't really had a good opportunity to wear it yet. I think this is definitely screaming like going out top, date night top to me, neither of which I've done. So hopefully I'll have an opportunity to wear it somewhere soon. And as I mentioned, Klassy Network does have this whole range of like built-in bra tops. They have a variety of different like support amounts. So some of them will be like a much more low support, like a lot of their little t-shirts. But then they also have some that are like a crazy high support like this, which is one of my favorite halter tops of all time. One of the only ones I've ever been able to wear with like no neck pain whatsoever. So this top I would say is somewhere in between. It's not super high support, but I think part of that is I actually bought this in a size large because they said if you're close to being between sizes to size up in this. And then inside of this are large pads. You can get different sizes of pads depending on what size your bust is. You do have to pay if you want a different size of pad for those separately. And just so you can see what they look like, they are very, very thick, very large pads. Like this is the size large, so this is what is in here. This is really in a top like this, what's giving you that like lift and a little bit of support and some padding. Your nips will never show through this. It is once again so thick, but I think that this looks really good. Regardless of it being like maybe slightly on the bigger side, such that I'm not getting the most support out of it, I think that it looks amazing. I still have really great amount of cleavage in this. Once again, this does have the open lace back, which I think is so pretty and is something that if you were wearing a bra, obviously you would be able to see that back there. But because you have this kind of built-in bra situation, you can't see it. I think it looks amazing. And the fabric of this top is so soft. Even the portions of lace on the sides here that are touching you, they are not scratchy at all. I'm somebody that gets very bothered by scratchy fabrics that are like scratching my arms or my skin. You can see that the back side of this lace is a nice soft fabric that's touching you, but even like these tiny bits of lace here feel really good and comfortable on the arms. Absolutely no scratching. And in general, I definitely think that I will be adding this to my like going out top repertoire because I feel like this is very, very cute. And then lastly from Klassy Network, I also got this little tank. Now this is one of their bamboo scoop neck tanks. And you can see this is obviously the cropped version, but they do make full length versions or bodysuit versions of these tanks as well. Now I got this because I love pink. This is no secret if you've seen my videos before, but I have this tank in white and in an orange color and I wear them all the time. So I thought pink would be perfect, especially in the spring. Who doesn't love a little pink tank? Now these bamboo tanks, I would consider them to be on the much higher level of support. I got this in a size medium and you can see things are like definitely held down in here. I have good lift, I have good support, and in this style of top there is a little shelf bra in here that's kind of helping to like keep everything where it needs to be. Obviously this style has quite wide straps and then it is just like a full high neck tank at the back. I think these are a great option if you're somebody that loves like a little crop top. You love wearing a little crop with a lot of your outfits, or a full length once again if you prefer full length, but you hate having your bra strap showing, or in the summer you just get really hot, you don't want like a bunch of extra layers on. I feel like these are perfect for that. I wear my white version of this tank constantly, year round. I wear it as a base under a ton of different outfits. I wear it as just like a top with tons of different like funkier bottoms and skirts that I have to just kind of have something neutral up top. And I think this pink version will be very similar for me. Like I'll just wear it with everything. Now, one thing that I find a little unfortunate, I wish that the pink color was like a bit brighter. Either brighter or darker, I guess. Like more saturation to it, because I do feel like it ends up washing me out a little bit because it's such like a pale pink and I am so pale. But I still do think that it's very cute, and in general I think that this style of tank and also the bodysuit version of this, which I own in black, are amazing. Definitely if you're looking for like high support, really comfy options, the bamboo collection at Klassy Network is incredible. And with that, those are just some of the little pieces that I've picked up over the past couple of months. As always, definitely let me know if you have any questions. I absolutely love both of these brands, and especially at Klassy Network, I've tried a lot of different styles from them, so I should be able to answer most questions that you have. Tradlands, I've really only tried the dresses, but I wonder if I should give some of their cardigans or other pieces a try, because I am a cardigan girly, so I think that I would probably really like them, but you never know. I mean, I'll have to give them a try. And like always, thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope that you have a fabulous day and that I'll see you next time. Bye!